Hi, I'm Clare Riesman. I'm the Assistant Garden Manager at the Chadwick Garden, and I'm coming to you today from my backyard garden, talking to you about thinning fruit on your fruit trees. So now is a great time of year to thin the fruit on your fruit trees, and you may be tempted to keep all of this beautiful fruit that has set on your tree. But what's going to end up happening later in the season if you leave all this fruit on is that you'll have a bunch of little fruits, and if we thin, we'll get really nice, higher quality fruits, bigger, and we'll have fewer pest and disease issues. If all of these fruits are touching each other, that means that water is going to get captured between them and pests are going to burrow, and it's going to be ugly stuff. So we're going to thin them out and give them a good shot at getting big and juicy and beautiful. So apples form their fruit in clusters, and so we want to thin this cluster to just one apple, and so we're going to pick the biggest one, don't think too much about it, and peel away everybody else till we just have one left. So the action is away and down, and they should break against the joint pretty easily. You don't want to yank on them because you might damage. This is a perennial fruit organ that's going to give you apples year to year, and so we want to be nice to it and just break it in the way that falls easily and leave one beautiful fruit there. If you have the choice between some bigger fruits that look a little warped and smaller fruits that don't look as warped or as damaged, go with the smaller fruits that look healthier. The fruit is unlikely to recover from that sort of warping or damage, so we're going to just go with a smaller fruit that has less harm to it. Okay, so that was the technique for thinning pome fruits like apples and pears, and now I'm going to talk to you about thinning stone fruits like plums, peaches, nectarines, apricots, apriums, etc. So stone fruits don't grow and set fruit in clusters, they just set along laterals here, and so we just need to thin to the space of the fruit that we want to grow. And this is an aprium, so it's roughly the size of an apricot, and we're just going to thin to give these fruits space to grow. We want them to be able to be not bumping into each other at full maturity, so they can grow to their full size and not be rubbing up against each other and being prone to disease. I know it can be hard to let fruit go and to do this thinning, and you're seeing beautiful fruit fall to the ground, but trust me, if you do this, you're going to have much higher quality fruit, bigger fruit, healthier fruit later on in the season.